Howdy folks, this is Manic Mark coming to you from the bunker system located underneath the Art Villa found somewhere in the jungles of the Midwest. That's right, what day is it? It's Sunshine Day. That's right, the sun is shining, it's the holidays, and if we have time, we're going to go to today's art, and this might be a wacky video because I've got to compress a lot of stuff in it. But I was at the record store, not the record, Goodwill. I found this record. It's Anita Bryant and the Sunshine Tree. And I just loved it because the cover was so wonderful. There's Anita with her helmet hair in a grove of super giant sized oranges surrounding her. And in addition to that, it was interesting because she has chosen as the songs that she sings on this record, all songs that have sun or sunshine in the title.
Memory of perfect harmony in the shade of the sunshine tree. In the shade of the sunshine tree.
Sunshine of my love, you are my sunshine on the sunny side of the feet. All of these. And so like, oh wow, sunshine. You know, I'm always in the process of getting over my woe and misery. An album full of sunshine will be great. So I get it home and like, well, you know, the singing's quite competent. It's quite you know, there's no way I can say, hey, this is unique from a singing standpoint, because it's not. But then when I started reading about Anita, and you know, I was just too young when all this stuff happened to make note of it or to be influenced by it or to understand it. Well, apparently she has fundamentalist Christian beliefs, and I'm not going to hammer anybody in this video. This is just what happened, okay? Because it's Christmas and I don't feel like getting in the middle of anything. But I think this is an interesting story. And it goes back to what I said before about if something is shiny, like sunshiny on the surface, there's a dark morass of black flowing pus underneath. What? We're all like that. Come on. And we all deal with it, okay? So, but you know, but the more visible you are and the more fame you have, the more sunshiny shine you're going to have and the more black your pus is going to be, okay? That's just the way life is. So she decides to go public with her religious beliefs and turn them. And that probably wouldn't have been, it probably would have just went by the wayside. Here somebody has an opinion, we don't like it, and there you go. But she decides to be political about it, okay? And that's being anti-gay, okay? She decides to, I don't have the paperwork in front of me, but she actually pushes for, to change laws that were put in place to protect gay people from certain kinds of discrimination, okay? Well, that didn't go over real well. So, as you can expect, because no one likes to be told what to do, and if people would figure that out on all sides of the issue, then life would be a lot better, because we'd start leaving each other alone to figure out the process of what we don't know on our own. That's my whole point, and that's all I'm going to say. That's my rant. Okay, so that's a great cover. So what I've done is I've replicated Anita on the cover of, this is going to be a book. I've just left it apart right now for the sake of easier to hold up. And it's, you know, I've replicated the type, and there's a gay orange on the cover. And it's the sunshine tree, the gay orange tree. But then it gets a little bit dark, and she says, well, sunshine for almost everyone. Then there's green fire, and there's her sparkly rhinestones and sunshine, and there's the cross. So there's like little hints that something isn't right. Anita, in 1977, she was one of the first people to be pied. Remember that there was that trend where, you know, at a news conference there'd be a guy, I don't know how he managed to get a pie in. Like, here's a box, I'm holding it like this, and what does it look like? It's a pie. Oh, well. So she got pied, and she said, she quipped, at least it's a fruit pie. Oh, boy. Okay. But this is the start of her spiral downward. One, she got a lot of, you know, people with names on her ass about it, including John Walters, so that's why that flamingo's in there. And she got the Christians, the fundamentalists are probably going, yeah, go Anita, okay? But the Juice Association isn't so thrilled about it because, well, gays in their gay bars pulled screwdrivers off the list. So that probably like damaged sales, you know. So that's what that is. The screwdriver's gone in gay bars. And that's basically it. So this is her turning point. To read the back because I think this will be fun. This will be fun, just to put you in the frame of mind of what Anita was like before, you know, she became a horrible broken woman. Sunshine is nice. It's bright. It's happy and wholesome and beautiful. It warms us, lights our days. It's just all downhill, you know, into the black pussy morass of pussiness for Anita, and this symbolizes her slide into the abyss of her own making. So basically, you got the orange shining this black ray of. There are rhinestones in the ray because it's gay hell. And even in hell, I think gay people like things to be dressed up a little bit. So there are rhinestones in the black ray, and it crosses down and it's kind of forcing her faceless, featureless into this crunch, this horribleness that just. Anita Bryant is nice too. Apparently. Not to gay oranges. Deal with. So what happens? Well, the Florida Citrus Association that has a contract with her just lets it expires because they don't want to deal with controversy, right? They don't need it. They're a business, okay? I understand that. She gets divorced in 1980. It's her choice. She cites abuse and suicidal thoughts. Some timelessly familiar. I'm sure a number of these just drag on as if time will never end. And discover that nice, like sunshine, songs and Anita Bryant is one of the most marvelous and rare commodities available. Commodities? Anita, you're just a product we've packaged and we hope you make us money. But because she gets divorced, and this is irony, the fundamentalists that she's, you know, stood up for shun her. Basically, they kick her out. Take that. So she's left without a home. And then in 1990, she tries to reinstitute her career, singing career, which of course goes into the... And this reinstituted career, it fails. Okay, then, to top it off, to make, you know, people happy. It doesn't make me happy. I don't like to see this happen to anybody. But she goes bankrupt, right? But, okay, so that's like the horribleness. Well, I can't end a holiday story with horribleness. So the end of the story is that here in this panel is that she goes back to where I think she was born. They name a street after her. It's probably Anita Bryant Street or whatever, but I just named it Sunshine Street. So to tie everything together, and you got the gay orange. He doesn't believe it. No way. Who would do that? What city after all that? But you know, after all this time, just lighten up. She does come to grips with this a little bit and moderates her belief and says in an interview, I'm more inclined to say live and let live, although she has some, she qualifies the statement, which I'm sure doesn't make gay folks happy. But I'm like, you know, she kind of begrudgingly learned a bit of a lesson, I think, how to be maybe more Christian about her Christian views. And she's got a ministry, so hopefully, you know, I have no idea. That's where the story ends for me. Oh, and then I almost forgot her 1999 appearance on Baywatch times, and she has this kissing scene with Pamela Anderson on Baywatch. I don't know if you remember that, but that's when she really tries to like sell her entire soul to the devil and come around and be, you know, accepted again. No, I just made that part up because I don't know. How should I end that? The kiss ends it all, and it's total fiction on my part. But it would make for a good story. The story would be a lot more interesting if she kissed Pamela Anderson on her lips in 1999. But you know that's fiction. Those of you who are paying close attention are saying, what a pile of crap. That 1999, Pamela Anderson wasn't even on that season of Baywatch. May the sun shine on your holidays, and you don't get divorced and want to commit suicide and get kicked out by your church.
In the shade of the sunshine tree.
Go back.